Hello everyone, our group is excited to share you guys about our project. So before we dive in, let me ask you a simple question. What are the effects of algae in our daily life? My name is Salman and my teammate is...
My name is Adam Iskandar.
My name is Harish.
And I'm Clement. And we are from SMK Bukit Jambul. Our discussion today focuses on Retide algae, a harmful algae bloom. These algae, Carina brevis, feeds on industrial waste and agricultural fertilizers. They release brief toxins and depletes oxygen level in the water, which kill and contaminate large number of fishes in the sea.
Case in point. Editor, please cue in the video, please. As you can see, Penang and Perak have suffered a great loss, such as 400 tons of fish killed and 11 million ringgit worth of food just lost, just like that, despite the early warnings and the irrigation of water. This shows how deadly and dangerous the red tide algae can be to our sea.
This will cause water quality to be worse and might contaminate fish or kill them, as they are unable to be consumed by us. Eventually, fishermen will suffer a great loss from economic side because they are unable to sell fresh fish that will be eaten by us.
Now, thanks to Saman earlier to explaining the dangerous threat of red tide algae to our sea. Now, our team have came up with a brilliant and effective solution to this problem. It's called Project Retide. Now, what does this project do? Well, simply put, this project takes all the red tide algae that we have gathered from the sea and turn them into, hear me out, a biodiesel, which can fuel any machinery or even vehicles, practically killing two birds with one stone.
Okay, so first of all, we need to collect is the red tide algae. The red tide algae can be collected using plankton nets, but hold up, wait a minute, you cannot be collecting using your bare hands, because these red tide algae, they have such bare toxins that causes skin irritations and lung irritations. So PPE or protective personal equipment is required during the collections. After the collections, you should dry these red tide algae with 40 to 60 degrees Celsius, and the dried algae are then crushed to increase the surface area that will help in increasing the rate of reaction of the process that we're going to do. Okay, so the obtained crushed RTAs or the red tide algae is then mixed with hexane to collect the lipids from the algae cells. Then these algae, these lipids is then converted to biodiesel using a new method that we have been learning in our chemistry, that is called trans-esterification by our good teacher Sir Lee Kam Chong.
I wonder how does trans-esterification even work?
Did you mention about trans-esterification?
Yes, I'm just thinking about trans-esterification.
Alright, let me explain. So, triglyceride contains fatty acid and glycerol. So, by adding methanol, methanol helps to remove fatty acid from glycerol and attach them to methanol instead. And we use sodium hydroxide as a catalyst to break the bonds in triglyceride. And voila! Biodiesel is produced.
Wow, so that's how it was produced.
Just like what my friend Clement said, once these two reactants react, it will produce biodiesel and glycerol products. So to separate them, we must undergo adsorption using activated carbon. This will remove the remaining brief toxins in the product. So once they undergo this process, two solutions are going to be produced, which is glycerol and biodiesel. So biodiesel can be used as a petrol, as a renewable energy that can also replace petrol which we are using now in the car. So glycerol can be used as a cosmetic purposes such as doing makeup and so more.
Okay, so now after explaining a bunch of things about our project, let's interview some teachers and see what are their opinions about our project.
Wait for me! Teacher.
Yes?
Thank you for having me here, and I will ask your opinion about our project Red Tide.
Oh yeah, I remember about the project. Actually, for me, for my honest opinion, I think it's a good solution to overcome the pollution that released by our industries. I agree with that project because they utilize the bed algae from our seawater and
Yes.
turn it into energies. And I'm quite proud of you guys because you guys adapting SDG into your project so that we
Alright, thank you teacher for having me here. I hope we'll see you later and in the future. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
no problem.
Hello teacher, may I borrow some of your time to to ask some questions about our project?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what are your opinion on our project, Project Retide?
Okay. For me, I think your project has a strong potential as a future sustainable energy source. So good luck for your project. I'm quite looking forward for the outcome.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you teacher.
Now, let's move on to the next teacher. Good morning and thank you for lending your time with me, teacher. May I ask your opinion about our project, Retide?
Alright, I think that this red-tide algae, in which you're going to turn it into biodiesel, is actually a very good idea because it is considered renewable energy, and I think it really helps the planet because once it's renewable, yeah, I think there is no end or no limit to it. Right, so thank you.
Thank you, teacher, for having me here.
By converting Retide algae into biodiesel and purified glycerol, we are able to reduce marine pollution, protect aquatic ecosystem, and also to create a new renewable energy.
Okay guys, so in a nutshell, our project isn't just about turning some red tide algae into biodiesel. It's about turning something that's a threat to the environment into something sustainable and gives us an opportunity to grow better in our current economy. Thank you.
In conclusion, our project Retide fulfills two SDG goals, which is SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, SDG 14, which is life underwater. In conclusion, our project Retide is an environmental friendly solution and another initiative for the well-being of our future.
Where's Adam? Can't find him.
Most importantly, this project overall shows that how science and technologies can work hand in hand to solve real-world problems effectively and efficiently.
That's it from Project Retide. Bye.
Bye.